According to pharmacists, the cost of commonly used drugs have skyrocketed in the last 6 months. This situation has caused Cynthia Lartey, a 46-year-old grandmother, to default on her prescription for months because she cannot afford her medications consistently. There's more in today's edition of the Living Standard series.
Sometimes when the patients come with a prescription, you take it and you do your calculations, and you yourself selling to them, you feel for them.
Yes, doctor, they say, and yes, oh my,
I have just returned yesterday from the bank to go and negotiate for some overdraft in order to satisfy my supplies.
"46-year-old Cynthia Lartey has been baking for over a decade. Her business has recently suffered as a result of rising flour prices and her ill health. She says her doctor begged her not to get sick again because she couldn't afford prescribed medications.
The doctor says I can't fall sick because there is no money. Medications have become expensive. So if I become sick, I won't get anyone to take care of me.
Her concerned doctor is worried about what might happen if Cynthia, who can barely afford her medication, deteriorates further. Cynthia Lartey's business has taken a hit, and she has 2 grandchildren to look after. Her children are also struggling to care for their children, so they have sent their children to live with their grandmother. Cynthia must care for herself, her grandchildren, and her hypertension and high cholesterol condition with little help.
There is no money in the system. My baking business is also not going well. The sickness started some 10 years ago. I went to the hospital and I was diagnosed. I don't know how I got it and was then put on medication.
Her medical bills are covered by the National Health Insurance Scheme. However, the scheme does not cover all of the medications she requires. She was unable to pay for her doctor's most recent prescription. She's back at West Point Pharmacy in Korle Bu with 50 cedis she received from a friend after failing to purchase a specific medication she required. Cynthia has come to buy a few tablets to support other medications she received from the scheme.
Okay. I'll buy a net.
I buy a 50 Ghana and tomato. See, I see in after 1 month.
Okay.
I am here to buy cholesterol and BP drugs. The doctor prescribed drugs for 2 months, but I could only afford for 1 month. Even with that, the money was a gift from a friend.
I don't know what to want. Okay, think 2 months and then say.
And then it's kind of a new provo. We'll be not doing a million talk.
The West Point chemist serves 5,000 insurance holders monthly. It is arguably the cheapest pharmacy on the Korle Bu stretch. But supervisor Roberta Mensah tells me prices of drugs have risen sharply in the last 6 months. Commonly used medications like paracetamol, blood tonics and BP drugs have all gone up. With cedis doing badly, the price of imported drugs have shot up.
We have amlodipine, we have lisinopril, we have nifedipine. A brand like Nifecard XL is nifedipine 30 milligram, yes. And the price was around 30 cedis. Yes, that was 2-3 months ago. But now the price is 38 cedis, 50 pesos. Paracetamol for children used is 5 Ghana cedis. The paracetamol going for 33 is Panadol. So when they come like this and then you take it together, some are taking it morning and evening for 30 days. They take it for long. So if you calculate and you see the difference on it, it's very high. Yes. Although we are managing, it's not easy. Sometimes when the patients come with a prescription, you take it and then you do your calculations and you yourself selling to them, you feel for them.
Her boss, pharmacist Archibald, has recently taken a bank loan to support his business. He says for the past 9 months, government has not paid the insurance claims, so it makes managing the business and paying workers difficult.
Some of the creditors are a little relaxed when it comes to collecting monies from us. They would listen to you. They know that whenever they pay you, you also quickly pay them. So they relax and then they expect that you pay them as soon as you get your payment from them. And when the payment is not coming, then you have to go to the bank and make sure that you get something at least to pay them so that they will supply you. I have just returned yesterday from the bank to go and negotiate for some overdraft in order to satisfy my suppliers.
So how are you able to pay workers? You have how many of them under you now?
About 25 workers that I have to pay.
With the rising cost of drugs, how will Cynthia afford drugs not covered by the National Health Insurance?